What's up guys, thanks for tuning into D2 Wrenchworks and DIY. Today's video, I got my another one of my Caribou frames here, and I'm going to show you how to change your Shimano Claris 2300 shift cables on. We're going to start with the right shifter. You want to make sure, looking in your shift window, you're all the way down into your first gear by downshifting all the way. I did. And you could double check that because it should be in this position on the cassette, all the way down to the first gear. Okay, so now we have our front and rear derailleurs. Since we're on the right side, we're going to do the rear first, and both of them use a 5mm. You want to undo that. And so now you remove both cables and we go back up to the shifter. So now what you want to do is you want to get something like an old hair tie or a rubber band, and you want to loop this around. And what this will do is it gives you a better view. You could actually see the shifter head poking through already. So now you want to pull your shift cables out, the housings I mean. And if you don't see this head and it's not easy to push right out, you didn't downshift like we were supposed to in the beginning. So hold the shifter tight and just make sure you downshift it and you'll see the shifter head. And you can pull that cable right out. Now it's just as simple as taking your new shift cable, carefully running it through, and you'll see there's actually a hole there. It's hard to quite see, but so this is the hole right here, and it should just run right out the other side there. That's how you know you lined it up perfect. Then you just run your new cable through. Then obviously you go back and you put your housing in and you run it back down through the bike, but since we already covered that, I'm not going to waste your time on that. I'll show you how to do the front. Okay guys, so now we have the left side, as you can see. Sorry, this is in a super weird setup over here with this. It's impossible to film this. So I'm gonna, instead of doing the handlebar thing with the hair tie, I have to keep it up in a different way. And I'm gonna try to show you. You can actually see here, the hole is not dead on like it was before. It's actually up and over. So it's really easy. You want to make sure you do not get your cables crossed up, because if you bind up the cable in here and you try to shift it and it's not actually in the cable run here, see if you can see that hole right there. Yep, you could see the white right there. So you want to make sure you get it in there, because if you try to come all the way from the bottom here like you did on the other side, it's gonna go up into the top of this plastic piece around the actual shifting mechanism, and it's going to come out your backside right here. And when you try to shift the window is going to move it, and it's actually going to let it shift, and it's going to bind up the cable. Then it's going to be stuck in there. You're going to trash your shifter. It's like the #1 way people break their shifters. So you have your shifter open. That's actually like a perfect angle right there. Put a little light on there. You could see what I'm talking about. It's kind of, I have a slightly curved, this is a used cable that I'm showing you with, so it kind of helps, but that's the direction you want to go. As you can see, it's already trying to ride over. You have to lift it down a little. There you go. I know it's perfectly going through the hole. I'll lift it up and check the other side. Yep, coming out perfect right here. Now you do this slowly because you want to make sure you hold this down and then catch it in the holder of the shift cable, and you can see it's actually in there perfectly. See? That's good. And what you want to try to do, hold on to the cable and just slowly test it. And I could already feel it pulling, so you know you didn't cross the cable up and you're all good. So that's pretty much the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please tune in for more videos. Subscribe. Don't forget to like. I have a Patreon page if I saved you a few bucks and you want to give me a shout. So thanks again. Bye.